Hello and welcome to another edition of the JabJab Show. Today it's story time, and today's story is pretending to be from the Dandy Annual. Now this is a very old annual. I'm not too sure exactly how old it is. To give you an idea, this was 706 in the old money. Going on there. 706. I think they're about £8 nowadays when the new ones comes out. But yeah, to give you an idea, decimalisation was in 1971, so it goes to show it's going to be about 50 years old this annual, at least. So I'm using this to pretend it's from this. It's not, obviously. And for example, it's got a thing, Desperate Dan. If you know the Dandy, you know Desperate Dan. The other one is Big Head and Thick Head on the same page. Don't think they'll have a Big Head and Thick Head story nowadays, but what weird name, the things you can't say nowadays. Anyway, so this story is called The Lion Dosser. Okay, so are you sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin, or something. Okay, once upon a time, there's a lion called Lenny. He was very much unlike most lions you've heard of. Lenny's dad was Garth, ruler of the African savannah, and Lenny, being the only male offspring, was destined to be king one day. The trouble was, Lenny had no enthusiasm for anything apart from video games, much to the annoyance of his parents. Lenny would often sneak off to play them with his best friend Xavier the zebra, lying to his parents about how he's going off to smoke some fool gazelles. He would often come home empty-handed, claiming tigers must have got to the deers and antelopes earlier on. Garth often told him lots of stories about his adventures and achievements in the African savannas, and how he took his father's place as king, to try and instill a sense of purpose and prepare him for the lifestyle he would inherit, with all the responsibilities that came with it. But all Lenny could think about was his current favourite game, Mortal Kombat 11. One day, Garth told him about a massive organised fight with a rival gang of bison, 100 versus 100, last beast standing. As king, he was required to get involved and lead the lions to victory. He told Lenny the night before that there was a good chance he wouldn't come back, and that he'd have to mentally prepare for that possible future. At 3 AM, Lenny got a text message from his best friend Xavier. He was told Robocop was going to be a new character added to the Mortal Kombat 11 roster. He'd just seen the trailer. Lenny didn't have access to the internet himself, but he just had to see it ASAP. He knew that this was possibly the last night he'd see his dad, but Robocop was his favourite film of all time. He quite liked the second one and the 2014 remake, but he had a massive hatred for the third film. Lenny would be able to shout all night about his vitriolic viewpoint, but that would be a story for another time. He needed to get to Xavier's house right now. So he got to his friend's house, had some coal and a bunch of sugary sweets to help him stay awake. After the trailer, he and Xavier talked excitedly about the possibilities with Robocop in the MK universe. They were told off numerous times throughout the night by Xavier's dad for making too much noise. After a few hours of giddiness, stifled laughter, and reenacting their favourite scenes from both Robocop and Mortal Kombat, they fell asleep. At around 10:30 in the morning, Lenny's father was killed in battle. At around 10:45, Lenny was woken by his phone ringing. His mum told him the sad news and ordered him to get home immediately for the rituals, which is the mourning of his father, and for Lenny to be put in place to be the new ruler of the African savannah. The thing was, Lenny and Xavier fell asleep around 7 AM, so he only had under 3 hours skip. Lenny struggled through the proceedings and gave a speech to all the watching animals. He was asked several times if everything was okay, as he kept yawning throughout. He confessed that he had been up most of the night talking about Robocop and Mortal Kombat, but didn't say who he was with, as he knew it was forbidden for lions to fraternise with zebras. It was only when Ursula the Eagle, the savannah's busybody, claimed that she had heard him from Xavier the zebra's house when Lenny was forced to admit stuff. He knew under the long-established laws this was tantamount to treason. To be honest, Lenny just wanted to go back to sleep. Also, as he's always wanted an easier life, he declared that any animal species can fraternise with other species. Basically, if it feels good, do it. Chaos reigned for 6 months in the African savannah. All that remained was Larry, Xavier, their console and games. So there you go, there's the Lion Dosser. So a little spin on the Lion King. You probably made that connection there. I know I'm a little late with getting this story actually. I want to keep to the one story per week with the illustrations and so forth. Thanks for watching again, and I'll have another one in the next few days or so. Thanks for watching. See you later.